Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
After the third online business I've bought, scaled, and sold through Empire Flippers. I specialize in taking small but promising Amazon FBA brands and then transition them into an optimized, systematized operation. With this particular brand, I acquired it when it was already performing decently, but hadn't been refined. Over the past few years, I have reworked the systems, streamlined the operations, definitely expanded the product line, and then build it into a lean, profitable business with strong margins and a clear growth runway.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
I tend to operate businesses up to a certain size, right before they need a larger team or a major capital injection. And this is very much by design. I enjoy the process of building, optimizing, and setting up businesses up for scalable growth, but I prefer not to run large operations or manage large teams. I've grown this brand to a point where the new owner could either continue running it as a solo operation like I have, or scale it further by hiring a team. Now that the foundation is solid and there's pretty long list of low-hanging fruit, it's a great time for someone to step in and take over operations. I am currently exploring my next acquisition, but won't move forward with that until this transaction is complete.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
This business is extremely lean. I spent probably less than 2 hours a week, if that, managing it. This includes reviewing PPC performance, monitoring your inventory levels, and then occasionally responding to a customer question or message, which happens once a month, maybe. I place orders quarterly, so that's once every 3 months, and even that takes less than an hour. The brand was built intentionally to be very low maintenance.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
There are several clear growth opportunities for this business. First, we've developed 12 fully finished products, complete designs, production specs, content, everything. That's included in this sale, comes with the business. These products just need to be ordered and launched. These products were built using keyword research, consulting with experts in the field, insights from our bestseller, and they're really just a natural extension of the brand. Second, I would suggest bundling products. Many of our products complement each other, and bundling them, especially at the manufacturing stage, could increase average order value while reducing shipping costs for both us and the customer. Third, I'd expand internationally. We've only sold in the US so far, but there's strong potential in Canada, the UK, the EU, and Australia. And then there's also tons of room to grow the Shopify site, expand B2B outreach to schools, and list on other platforms like Walmart or Faire. If a new owner acts quickly as well, they could actually take those 12 completed SKUs that haven't been launched yet, launch them, and have them ready for sale for Q4 this year.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
Like any Amazon FBA business, there's a platform risk. Amazon can change its terms, categories, its fees at any time. The sellers need to stay compliant and adaptable. We've always followed Amazon's guidelines, avoided long-term storage fees, and maintained excellent account health. Our niche is very much less saturated than a lot of other ones, which reduces our competition. Supply chain is extremely stable. We've worked with the same reliable suppliers for years, one of whom is the largest manufacturer in this subcategory. Production is consistent, and our unit costs are very low, making it inexpensive to test new products or to scale much more quickly than other more costly SKUs and brands.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I'm offering 30 days of post-sale support via phone, video, screen share, email, whatever's necessary to make sure there's a smooth transition. I can also provide SOPs. I can do a virtual walkthrough for any key systems or processes from ordering to PPC. Beyond that, I'm open on staying longer if necessary, and then even contract basis if that's needed with a new owner. And that could be anything from like scaling strategy, freelance sourcing, or any kind of operational support. I just want to make sure that the new owner feels confident in running and growing the business.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
Always open to a win-win scenario. Yes, while an all-cash upfront deal is preferred, I'm open to creative offers that make sense for both sides. As long as it's balanced, if I'm asked to take some risk, then I would obviously accept something balanced on the buyer's end as well. So as long as the terms are fair and aligned, I'm happy to be flexible.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
Well, I can say I bought this business myself because I believed in it. And 3 years later, I still do. This is a turnkey, stable business, strong margins, low overhead, and a clear path to scale. Everything is optimized and built for a very efficient handoff. You're also buying it at the perfect time, just ahead of our back to school and Q4 season, which is our busiest seasons. This means you'll see returns almost immediately after purchase. Having purchased businesses myself, I always prefer them coming into a stronger season than right after that strong season. This is why we've purposefully listed it when we have. And then plus you have 12 fully developed products that are ready to go. You're not just buying what is today, you're also buying what it's going to become fairly soon. So if you move quickly, there's still time actually to launch those SKUs before the peak season.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.